Hey you guys, it's Adolfo here from Nerd Stalker with another unboxing slash review in the home automation space, home improvement, home electronic space. This time it's the wonderful Schlage company, known for their famous locks and such, who have sent us the model BE469 touchscreen deadbolt with alarm. This guy here was sent to us. So it comes with these two installation guides and user guide, because you can get pretty fancy about the programming you can do with the numbers and such. So this is the type of thing where you can give unique individuals their own passcode in order to get in. So the key, which is the nice part, you still have this traditional key option to get in for all of you Luddites out there who don't want to interface with technology at all. Also with an additional cost, I believe it's a monthly or annual fee or something like that, you can opt for their feature where you can control a lot of this stuff over the phone, over your smartphones or smart device, et cetera, et cetera. So the unit itself is kind of big. So anyway, let's go bit by bit, right? Unboxing this thing. So you get your typical this deal, which also twists to a larger one if you so need. And then the back assembly itself, this guy, that takes I believe it's like 4 AA batteries, something like that goes into this unit here. You pull it out, and you'll see the batteries that also come with it. And it has like this 9-volt type of connector here. And so this is the back of the unit here. Oh, now what I found really tricky was getting these guys, the holes and that to line up with the rest, and also with this guy too. I'll cover this because there's a code on there. And there's also a connector to connect the battery's power to this backside with this little, it's like a 8-pin or something like that connector thing. So a little trickier than what you initially think. But what's really nice about this thing is that it feels really well built and solid, unlike a lot of these other sort of new deadbolts and Bluetooth deadbolts and things that you've seen. This is true Schlage metal, commercial grade type of stuff. And this is the type of security you want on your home if you opt for this type of solution. The front of the unit looks like so. You pull it out of this guy, and you see this is the number keypad here thing. I have it in here pretty wedged pretty hard because I actually had to repackage it. And you're not going to get a look at it. It's faint here. Yeah, so here's the number thing. You press Schlage, and then you put in your number that's on the back of it in order to run it through its cycles. Here's the back of it, where you see here this guy. There's actually an extender on it, which I had to take off. For my door is an absolute nightmare for this type of thing because everything is a smaller size, so you have to do a lot of the optional stuff. So I had to remove the extender and do a lot of fiddling with the with this particular part as well to make it fit correctly. What I found difficult was, what's nice is you only have this one piece. Here I have a 20-year-old deadbolt on mine that has like 2 pieces, one on each side type of thing. Lining them up was a nightmare. This was nice and easy part. Again, the difficult part was getting some of these long screws into these 2 parts right here. So it felt like it had never been tapped before or tapped correctly. So it almost felt when you were screwing it in, it stopped. So I had to keep pulling it out and putting it back in to kind of re-thread it. That was the one thing that was super difficult initially. But once you get past and everything works correctly, I thought perhaps I had the wrong sizing or something like that because the screws weren't going in as smooth as the video in the Schlage video that you can see on YouTube for installation purposes of this particular device. What's nice about it is when the unit does come out and in, this guy is sort of tapered, so these sides get filled. There's no more sort of looseness between the sides and the mechanism that slides in and out. It's supposed to slide smooth in and out on your particular door frame and into its deal. Mine did not. I had to do some work on it. And actually, the unit that was sent to me, unfortunately, was defective. And it took a lot of a learning process and a call with tech the tech support, which is actually quite good. I mean, when you call the 888 number, in order for them to come to that conclusion. But what it does initially, what's really nice about this unit when it's working, is that traditionally you have to do like what they call, I believe it's like a handoff, so that it knows whether you're installing it for the doorknob's on your right or the left side of your door, because it depends on how you have your door set up. On mine it's left. What's nice is that in the old ones you had to actually set that. And this guy, it learns it. It just figures out on its own sort of what side it's supposed to go in. And then it's set. Unfortunately, and then it cycles through a few times. Once it kind of, it gets to know it, and then you program it, right? Unfortunately, like I said, this was a defective unit for me. And Schlage is, to their credit, going to send me another unit, a different unit to review. So it partially worked. Manually, it worked fine. It was solid. I'll say that. I kind of had it working. The number pads were working, et cetera, et cetera. Some people don't like that it's battery powered. Other people like the sort of standalone, traditional, you plug it into a live type of power thing in case the battery dies thing. Me, I don't particularly care. Supposedly these batteries are good for like a year or two. Just remember to change your batteries every year or two. And I know Locksmith was saying also that he likes his always powered because he likes the illumination showing. Me, myself, I really don't want to draw any more attention to my door to potential thieves than I have to. So I like it the way it is, this particular unit. So that was basically the rundown of the Schlage BE469 touchbolt deadbolt alarm. I believe this is, I forget the style, this curve style. It's called either, I don't know, Constellation or some type of name like that. They are going to send me another one, as mentioned before, and then we will get you another review. So again, Schlage touchbolt with alarm. Go check it out. Go to schlage.com. There's a lot of really neat technology that they're coming out with in the future and now on their particular devices. All right, so this was a NerdStalker review. Watch us and go to nerdstalker.com, and don't forget to go to give us a thumbs up on this if you're watching this video, or 5 stars or whatever on iTunes if you happen to be listening to this for some apparent reason, not watching the actual device. Go to nerdstalker.com for everything. You can follow us on Twitter at NerdStalker. I am Adolfo Ferranda. On YouTube, go to youtube.com/NerdStalkerTV. We are everywhere, and we will see you soon. Happy holidays, everyone. Au revoir. Au revoir, Pee-wee.